Okay. Think this is working? So I didn't get it last night. But I plan to get it today. Hello? I still don't know if I should be recording encounters or not. I just know it's kind of a pain. I need to get like a foot pedal or something. So I don't have to move my arm every time. Yeah, so because I was so hungry after stream yesterday, I went and ate like a whole pizza and then almost immediately regretted it. Like, holy, that really hurts. But it was good. Right? Why does it feel so good to eat if 20 minutes later it's gonna feel so bad in the stomach? I don't know. Probably like the shadow government or something. They replaced my pizza with like whatever. Because if they didn't, I'd be unstoppable. This blue guy better go green. Even though I know, like, for a fact that this works, it still just doesn't feel good enough. You know? Like, even though I've seen footage of someone getting it like this, and yesterday someone in chat got it like this, it just still doesn't feel like it's, actually working. But I guess it probably won't until I finally get them. And I think I have sparkling power? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, it was the slap in the face yesterday with the sparkling power all types level 1. Ay ay ay. I got that before I could get any psychic or dragon. Oh yes, saw a video last night. Well, I didn't watch it, but it was recommended to me, and it almost pissed me off. It was Austin John's video on the ability to apparently re-roll a shiny, like you turn a shiny into another one, apparently. That's bonkers. That's ridiculous. Like, that genuinely almost pissed me off just seeing that. Because it's like, no, that shouldn't be allowed. We have to draw the line somewhere. And I just feel like this game just keeps pushing that line back. Wait a second. Do I really need to be saving and quitting? Can I just do this? see, he's in that position. Okay, yeah, no, you have to quit out. I don't know the distances for height, but apparently it's the equivalent of the 50 from height, right? Because it doesn't spawn. At 50, or no, it doesn't spawn at 70, it spawns at 50. It despawns at 70. I bet it's the same thing where it's like you're in the area where it doesn't, like, you're not far enough where it would despawn, but you're not close enough that it spawns. That must be it. Because it would be so much easier if it just let you go up and down, like, over and over again. Because then you could set that with a turbo controller for like 20 minutes. And, probably get a shiny. And there's no chance of missing it either. I hope there's some of these legendaries that you can just, like, teleport for. Either teleport or actually use one of the warp pads. I hope so. Because the soft resetting does add like 12 seconds per check. Now, I'm a little confused because in every other 5-star hyperspace zone, you get points, right? Like in most of the ones I've gone into, it gave me most of the 25,000 points, right? Like usually you get like 15k points from it, or somewhere around there, 15 to 20k. But it doesn't look like catching Latios gives you any, so that's a bummer. It just makes it longer to get to the next zone, which sucks because my goal isn't even Latios here. It's just a goddamn shiny Aerodactyl. Still need that. Still the only thing I need for base game shiny living decks. You know, I have to say it. There's not that many interesting games coming next year. Like, I guess we probably haven't seen a lot of them yet. We're gonna get like a probably a PlayStation and a Nintendo showcase in February. And then we'll see Gen 10, right? We get to see Gen 10 on Pokemon Day. I'm interested. Apparently, like I haven't been looking at the leaks, but everyone I've heard talk about the leaks for Gen 10 have said very promising things about it, right? Like it just overall sounds like they're putting a lot more effort into Gen 10, which that's definitely what they needed. You know, I'm kind of disappointed with how slow Nintendo is putting games on the GameCube NSO. They should do it faster. I want to go replay Coliseum and XD. Because they're good games. It's just a hassle to set up my GameCube. And yeah, I still want to do a hunt. Now, I did think of at one point doing like a shiny only playthrough of Pokemon Coliseum, where you hunt literally every Pokemon in the game that you can as shiny. But that would take years. Like, I don't think I'm even exaggerating. That would take years. And I don't think anyone's done it. Though, if anyone has, like, that's crazy. I guess they just might be a bit more autistic than me, even. Uh, I remember when Latios was like one of the best Pokemon. Just slap a Draco Meteor on him and he'll one-shot like anything. Then they had to go and add fairies for some reason. Like, oh, what's this? Balancing in my Pokemon game? Yikes. Can't believe you would do such a thing. even remember what the shade of green looks like at this point. I know it's in the thumbnail, but like, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention when I put that together. I hate making thumbnails for YouTube videos and stuff, because it feels like the more effort I put in to a thumbnail, the less views the video gets. It's like my best thumbnails are on views with like 40, or I mean on videos with like 40 views. Meanwhile, my stream yesterday is sitting at like 800. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Oh, 705. That's crazy. It's just a live stream. I think that's my highest ever for one. But that's like all of my best videos are just crappy thumbnails that I spent no time on. Oh, no. My video about doing the 1,000 battles, that thumbnail took a good like 20 minutes to make. Maybe even longer. Just because it took me forever to find where to take the screenshot. And that video is well, it's done really well. Oh, but speaking of doing well, I know my video on the shiny living decks is gonna do amazing. And then I have this grand plan of like chopping up all the shiny reactions into some YouTube shorts. Because I can make like a YouTube short where I react to like all of my like 25 shiny Gardevoirs. Right? Like I can make a YouTube short for each of the Pokemon. And with like 100 different unique evolution lines hunted, that's like 100 YouTube shorts that will all link to the video. This video is gonna get like at least 5 views. Still not green, though I'm only like half paying attention. So if it's green and I don't notice, and like someone says something and I like look back and find that it was green, I'm gonna be pissed. I might just end stream there. Oh yeah, so I opened a bank account like a month ago because oh, there's a dog barking. Can that dog shut up? I'm gonna have to like blow him up. I'm gonna have to be like Hassan over here and like smite him or something. But I opened a bank account like a month ago because I'm eligible for disability here in Canada. So obviously if I'm eligible, might as well take the money. But they require me to have like a bank account that's separate from my main one just for the disability. So, like, that's fine, right? So I went and I set one up. And then, like, what was it, like 2 or 3 days ago? I got an email like, you don't have any money in this account yet. And it's like, of course I don't. I haven't gotten a disability yet. And then they're like, yeah, well, the fees, so now you're in the negative, and if you're in the negative too long, you're gonna get, like, charged again. And it's like, ugh. I haven't even gotten anything yet. And it's already just such a hassle. I think there's a lot of noise coming in, like through my mic. I don't know why. Maybe it was static? I don't know, because I can't hear it. And it wasn't really coinciding with actual noises. Like, I guess there's the fan noise of my computer, which I've been having some issues with that. Like, last night after stream, it went really loud for some reason. And then today when I turn my computer on, it's really loud. And I go and I check the fan speeds and they're all like very low. And it's like, well, obviously you're lying to me. So I shut it off and then turned it back on. And then it's quiet again. But I'm worried because if it gets that loud, that's definitely gonna not only get picked up by the mic, but it might even drown my voice out. Like, it's loud. I wish my computer was quieter. For the past, like, 5 years I've had audio issues because of it. I'd love to get a new one, but I'm broke, and, have you seen computer part prices recently? I remember when, like, a pack of RAM was, like, $100. Now it's 400. Like, that's crazy. That's absurd. I feel like that shouldn't be legal. Not because, like, I disagree with supply and demand, but because I want it to be cheaper. Just solely for my benefit. Oh yeah, apparently I heard that the one semi-interesting game announced at the Game Awards, or not the one semi-interesting game, there are a few good ones, but one of the games announced at the Game Awards won't be coming until like 2030. So that's funny. But there were some good games. A lot of like hack and slash and like bullet hell type games. Which is weird because those games aren't popular anymore, right? Those aren't popular genres of games. And the same with the Mega Man reveal. It honestly confused me because I don't think, like, obviously I think it'll sell because there's enough like core Mega Man fans and Mega Man is a popular franchise. But even then, I don't think it's gonna do like well, right? Because it's just not a genre that really sticks today anymore. right? Smaller games in general don't really stick. It's unfortunate. But whenever someone says like, "Oh, this game is like 20 hours long," which is a alright length for a game, especially at like just 20 hours, that's the kind of game that you can replay a lot, right? But every time you hear someone say like, "Oh, the game's like 20 hours," you hear a bunch of people saying like, "Oh, that's horrible. It's so short." And honestly, it confuses me because I remember a few years ago when everything was long and people were like, "Oh, it's too long." And I don't know what's happening, but I think people are just impossible to please. I think a 20-hour game is awesome because that's the kind of game I can get through in like a long weekend. Right? Give me like three 3 days off? Yeah, 3 days off, and I can get through a 20-hour game. Especially on like my second or third playthrough. So a game of that length, you're gonna be replaying over and over again. But it's only people like me that go and replay the really long games. But even then, it takes forever for me to do. Like, oh yeah, I think there might be static. Let me see. Oh, it is static. One second, let me unplug my mic. Oh my god. Why is that so loud? I'm messing with the settings, but it doesn't sound like anything is working. Still? I need a new mic. But they're so expensive. How about that? Oh, I was able to make myself louder. That's probably good. Didn't make the static go away, though. There we go. That should be working. Yeah, I need a new mic. I think I should get one with a, like, mic arm? Because I've heard that if you don't just place a mic on your desk, it doesn't pick up all the noise, right? Like that sound just now. That was just me moving my mouse slightly. Yeah. Those microphones are so expensive. I don't want to spend like $400. It's just too much. Uh, I need to play more Mario Kart World because I never like collected all the things. And I heard that it's easier now to get the characters because you can just like choose the items. So that's nice. The easier the better. Well, not always, but with certain things. So I have to say, I did come up with a goal for this year, like for my YouTube channel, and that was to hit 200 subscribers. And I'll say I'm cutting it really close. But I did get 4 yesterday. And that's not even the most I've gotten in a day before. So I have high hopes. And yes, that is anyone want or that is me telling anyone who's watching to please go subscribe if you want more things like this, especially my video on the entire shiny living decks, because oh my god, that's gonna be hard. Even just editing it is gonna be ridiculous. Because I have literally hundreds of hours of footage. Like, I filled up an entire, like, 1 terabyte drive with footage. It's crazy. So that probably isn't coming out until at least maybe sometime between Christmas and New Year's. It just depends on how fast I get Aerodactyl, right? And then I've decided I'll just make a part 2 for all the Mega Dimension DLC Pokemon. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I still love that in my Dark Souls 2 video, like 75% of the comments are just people that are angry with me and telling me I'm wrong, but they don't give any reason. And then the rest who do give a reason have like the weirdest of reasons that doesn't really make sense. And it's also, funny enough, the only video where I've had multiple comments be like hidden because of YouTube. I think usually it's like one once in a while. Even then, not really. I think my only other one was someone calling me a lucky bitch for like some shinies. But right, and that's it. That's like all I got within years. So I never even checked the hidden comments until the Dark Souls 2 video, and now I've got like like 15 of them there of just people telling me to shut up. It's so funny. Just seems like I need to make fun of mediocre games more often. Kind of want to just go through the comments right now. Let's see. So on this video, not unresponsive. Wait, why can't I move to held? Oh, there we go. So one of them is calling someone else a little bitch for disagreeing with their opinion. I was told to shut up, bitch. They always use bitch. That's the only swear they use. Oh, no, never mind. This person used, fucking shit. Should I be swearing this much on stream? I feel like YouTube's gonna be like, I don't like you. But, whatever. I just hope I don't get, like, the AI after me. Because apparently they've been doing that recently, where they're, like, having their AI detection system just ban people, and then the AI detection system is then automatically auto-rejecting the appeals. And it's crazy to me. Sounds kind of scary. I don't want that to happen. But, but, if the AI system is watching this, this is the greatest content on the platform and should be shown to literally everybody. Right? Nothing happening here. But I don't know. It just kind of scary just like joking about things now. Because anything you say that sounds like it would be bad, but it's like obviously a joke, you can now get punished for it because the AI doesn't know it's a joke. Like if I say that like, oh, I'm gonna touch you or something, the AI thinks I'm serious. And I had to go with that one because I couldn't do anything more serious without actually risking like a strike on my channel. You know, now that I think about it, I doubt I even have to find the shiny Latios yet. I bet I could just keep doing the, like the special scans. And it might even be better because I don't think it's going to show you two legendaries at once. If it allows you to see two 5 stars at once. Like, if it does, like, two special scanned locations, then it might be even easier to find Aerodactyl if you're not finding legendaries. And I do think that if somehow, like, a shiny Aerodactyl appeared, I would be more happy than if Latios was shiny. Because the base game Shiny Living Dex has taken up like a month of my life. It's crazy. Maybe I should be counting encounters. Let's do it. Why not? So let's say I've already done like 100. Let me see. What one was it? Was it that? Oh, it was that. Okay. 100. Uh, oh yeah, the Mario movie's kinda soon. Well, it's like 5 months away. It's not horrible. I definitely liked the first one. It was pretty good. I have high hopes for the second one. Oh yeah. So it's kind of funny. With this game, one of the really easy shinies to get is Phalanx, and that kind of annoyed me because I had this idea for a YouTube video where I was gonna like do a squat every time I hatch an egg and like doing Masuda method for a shiny, and that was gonna be Phalanx. I even have like the eggs for it, right? Now I set this up months ago and never actually did it, but I was going to. I even had the perfect idea for a thumbnail. And then they had to make this game and make I guess like half of my ideas for shiny hunting just kind of like trash because it's so unbelievably easy. Like at first I was just gonna make a video like just going into this, my idea was to make a video where I catch 100 shiny Pokemon. Meanwhile, I'm at 600 and I don't have a video yet. It would be so nice if this blue boy was actually green. If I do miss it, I might just flip my desk. Oh yeah, I don't think I've been counting every encounter, but whatever. Putting encounters on screen makes it more interesting for the viewer, especially with higher numbers. So wait, isn't the strategy then to go live with like 4 or 5 thousand encounters? And not actually have 4 or 5 thousand, like you're just starting out the hunt. But like, just put 4 or 5 thousand there, and it's a believable number. I think I figured out the strategy. It's like those people who do the live streams where they're like trying to click to like one octillion or something, but you know that's impossible to click to, which means they just set the number to like a couple hundred away. And then they have like the donation goals of like reset. And then if you reset, they rage quit and they stop the live stream. And then the next day they'll go live with the number back up. Which, again, impossible, obviously. You can't click that many times. And this is coming from someone who has clicked their mouths so many times and just clicked things so many times that I have carpal tunnel. Like, you can't click that much. I've tried. I've played Cookie Clicker. I've played a lot of clicker games. Nope. That's still blue to me. You think it would be faster to find this in one of the Sword and Shield like raids? No, but then it's 1 in 100, and if it's 1 in 100, no, that doesn't work. Because it's what, 15 minutes per encounter if you beat it. So let's say you need 120 because you're gonna fail like 20 of them. Yeah, you're looking at like an all-week kind of hunt. Instead of Latios over here, which feels more like an all-day kind of hunt. Right? This feels like a few hours instead of a few days. Wait, I did not see the color. Okay. I think I'm blind. He's still blue. He needs to go green. He needs to respect the environment. And then Latios' shiny is yellow, I think. Probably. Can't wait for my thumbnail for that live stream. It's just gonna be Latios instead of Latios, and then probably facing the other way. Oh yeah, I'm kind of excited for the new Animal Crossing update that's coming. I think it comes in January. Because it seems pretty big. Oh, whoops. Ah, I don't care. Probably was past 100 anyway. Because that's not even taking into account my encounters from yesterday. I feel like Nintendo's next Direct is gonna be pretty good. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things they could announce. And then there's some games we need more information on, like the Fire Emblem game. I'm hoping it's more like Three Houses and less like Engage. Because from what I can tell, most people didn't really like Engage that much. I think it was just a fine game compared to Three Houses being the most popular one in the series. Right? So clearly they did something correct with Three Houses. And then what are some other games that they'll have soon? The next Smash game will probably be like, not next year, but I assume it'll come out 2028, maybe, for the next Smash game. That'll be big. It always is. Like, the hype for Smash Ultimate was crazy. And it'll probably happen again. Though I doubt they're gonna add many more new characters. Right? I think they'll add a few, but very, very few, because they don't need more. There's so many, right? I still want them to add Waluigi. They never did. I was so disappointed. Not really, I didn't actually care. I don't know who I'd want them to add, though. I know there's some characters I'd want them to make changes to. Like, I think some of them are just too basic, like Mario. Right, like Mario's so basic, and then they have a clone of him as well, so it's like there's two of them. Because they've got Dr. Mario. I think they could add, like, the Elden Ring Tarnish. That would be good. Though it's so funny, because so clearly, Elden Ring was supposed to have the same presence on Switch 2 that Skyrim had on Switch 1. It's so funny though, because you cannot count on From Software to optimize their game. But I don't really care about it coming out on Switch. I just want the update or like the DLC that's coming out with it, the really small one. I think it's like the Tarnished Edition DLC or something. Because that's got new like armor and stuff in it. So I'm probably gonna do another playthrough when that comes out. And just use the new items. It's so funny every time there's like a gaming showcase. There's always people talking about Bloodborne 2. And it's funny because, like, not everything needs a sequel. Like, I understand asking for, like, a remake or a remaster to get it looking and running better, but not everything needs a sequel, right? Some things can just be one and done. I guess some people just don't understand that. Like, that some things just happen and then they end, and then that's it. It doesn't need more, right? And a lot of people will agree with you. The issue is they'll stop agreeing with you when it's something they like, right? When it's something they're super into, they're like, no, 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 no. It needs a billion sequels. But I disagree. I think Bloodborne was a good game, but I think multiple games would be too much for it. It's too strict of a setting, right? I feel like it would get old. Maybe not to like the core fans, but definitely to like most people. But if they do ever do like a remake, there's some things they need to change. Like the sound effects in Bloodborne are horrible. Like I forget which boss I was fighting. It's one of the earlier ones. And just the entire boss fight, they're just screeching. And oh, it's horrible. Like it gave me a headache when I was playing. And then they need to rework the chalice dungeons or just get rid of them entirely because they're not necessary. But at least rework them because they're not fun, right? Because they're random, but there's no like rules to the randomness. So you can just get like a dumb one, right? Though they better not take that one chalice away. Like that one random chalice away that gives you like a billion. I forget what they're called in that game. Are they like blood effigies or something? I think that might be it. But like a billion of them. So you can just level up really easily. I wish I knew that on my first playthrough. Well, I did learn it like a few minutes before fighting the final boss. Oh, good. This Lottie is not green. Now, I only have Sparkling All Types 1, so I should be at about I think it's 1 in 819.5 or something. So, getting close to a quarter of the way there. Oh my god, I was sitting in a really uncomfortable position. And now my legs just hurt. But I can't move around a lot, even though usually I do. But I can't because it all gets picked up on the mic. So every time I move, I have to mute my mic. Nice. Not nice because he's not green, but nice because, you know, haha 69 funny number. Keep hearing noises. Don't know what's causing them. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. My back hurts. I think I might just like go lie down after I find this green boy. If I find him. Because I don't think I'm going until I find him. I think I'm just hunting him for a few hours, you know? Ugh, He's too blue. What a harsh shade of blue. He needs to be a soft shade of green. It would look better. Definitely. That's why I want it. Not just to be done here. What happened to the camera? Nope. This is gonna be it. This one is the shiny. I know it. Just trust me on this one. I'm not even looking. Okay, it's not shiny. Damn. Ay, ay, ay. This game should listen to me when I tell it that things are shiny. Because obviously, I'm correct, right? It's the game that's wrong. See, like, right now, you see him? He might look blue, but he's not actually blue. He's green. Yeah, he's green. He is shiny, actually. It's a bit crazy to me that it's been almost a year since I've been out of university. Feels like time has been flying. Ugh. You know, it's kind of funny seeing Latios and Latias in hyperspace here because, in my opinion at least, the closest thing they've done to this has been the like warp holes in auras that you got to using the Latios and Latias that you fly on. But that was like, when did those games come out? Like 10 years ago? Oh my god. Why is this making me feel old? Like, I'm not even old. I'm like 19. But remembering trailers from like 10 years ago, or even longer for some games, it does always make me feel old. Or even just remembering like things I did. Then I think back and it's like, oh, how long ago was that? And it's like, oh, 7 years ago. Ay, ay, ay. Time flies too quickly. I want to go back. I want to go back to when I was like 5 years old and I was playing Pokemon Black for the first time. Pokemon Black and White. Catching Zekrom. Still probably my favorite legendary Pokemon. Zekrom's just so cool. Oh yeah, speaking of cool things, I was going through my Pokemon card collection the other day, and it turns out I've got a few really valuable cards. Like I have multiple cards that um are around like $1,000. One of them being an Umbreon. I don't even remember getting that, but yeah, one of them's like a full art Umbreon. And I searched it up and it was like, oh yeah, this sells for like $900, and it's like, holy, that's that's like twice what's in my bank account. Maybe even three times what's in my bank account. Let me see. Oh, where'd all my money go? Wait a second. Oh, I'm poor. Oh no, my bank account has less money than I thought. Oh, oh no. That's always a bad feeling. I had that same feeling the other day when I double paid my student loans. Because nowhere on the website did they tell me that like, oh yeah, we automatically take it. Everywhere on the website they were like, oh, you can pay this way or this way or this way, right? And it's just confusing. So I go and I pay, and then a couple days later it's like, oh, they also automatically took the payment. And then my bank account had like nothing in it, and it's like, ugh. Just wanted to say it works. Yeah, I did already know it worked. Yesterday I had to like test a bunch of things in like the equivalent space. Oh, whoops. In the equivalent space in like actual Lumios to see distances, because for some reason there's just like no one making any videos on exactly how to do it. You didn't check Latios before you saved at the teleporter though, right? I don't remember. That was yesterday. I don't remember yesterday. I don't think I did. Maybe, just in case, I'll reset it. Yeah, it only works before you check them. Yeah, I know, cause you don't go far enough away to reset him if you go back down. Yeah, you spawn him in first time each reset. But yeah, I don't remember if I checked them first. That was like last night. I don't remember last night. You have sparkling power? I have sparkling power all types, but level 1 specifically. You got it at 1920 encounters? That's not horrible. But I'm hoping to get it in less than that. A little boost? Yeah. I was trying to get like either Psychic or Dragon, like level 2 or level 3. And then it's like, nah, you can have this really good and really rare thing. Because that's my first time seeing Sparkling Power all types. And of course it's level 1. Okay, there we go. Yep, all set up. Any other shiny legendary? Not in this game. I wasn't even looking for legendaries to hunt. I was looking for Aerodactyl to hunt because it's the last Pokemon I need for my base game shiny living dex. But then Latios showed up. I already think I have a Latios in home, like a shiny one, and I think I have 2 Latios. So I don't really need to be hunting these, but at the same time, I want to get every shiny huntable Pokemon in this game. Definitely excited to hunt the Swords of Justice, though. Because I don't have any of them shiny. At least I don't think I do. I just wish you could hunt the shiny, like, story legendaries. Like, hunt them and then do, like, a fight against the shiny one. Like the boss fight, the Rayquaza boss fight, but against shiny Mega Rayquaza would be so cool. Like, I'd probably hunt it just for the experience of fighting that. It would be super confusing. Yeah, it would. I don't know. I just don't like shiny locks. The more things that get shiny locked, the less things I can shiny hunt. Though, apparently Gimme Ghoul isn't locked. Like the one you get from like as a gift, that one is, but you can just find them in a zone and they're not locked. So that's good. But there's so many good shiny Pokemon that you just can't get, or you've only ever been able to get them from events that are no longer running. Like I wasn't able to get the Scarlet and Violet legendaries because very few people were. So I'd like it if they were made just huntable in a game. Though the one thing that I don't really care about it being shiny locked is the starters because it's especially in the recent games, it's become this super long cutscene that I really don't want to do. And if I'm given the opportunity to hunt them, I probably will. So I'm just happy that they're stopping me. Because some of these cutscenes for the starters are ridiculous. Oh, whoops. I wish there were better like counter apps available. Like for some reason, it's something I thought there would be a lot of. And then when I went and looked, the best I found was like a website. And I found nothing that I could just like assign an input to. It would be great if I could just like get one that I could assign an input to and then just like make it a controller and then just throw the controller on the floor and press the button with my foot so I don't have to like reach over every time. Still blue. Oh, I just realized. Over 200. So that means past 1/4 of the expected encounters. As long as sparkling power works, as I think it does. Because it should bring the the odds down to 1 in 819.5, I think, if I remember correctly. So yeah, past a quarter. Not that that's enough to guarantee a shiny, but definitely expect to get around 800 encounters. You know, the more I think about Gen 10, the more excited I am. Because really everything I've seen about it seems like it's going to be significantly higher quality than the recent Pokemon games. And I always love the process of when a new Pokemon game comes out. Because just exploring and, like, finding Pokemon that you haven't seen before. Oh, it's always awesome. Which is why I assume, like, maybe a whole month before the game comes out, I'm just gonna have to stop using the internet. Because there will be leaks. Well, they can't get data mines or anything. Because the Switch 2 won't be... Oh, whoops. The Switch 2 probably won't be hacked by then. It's probably got a few years before that. But... yeah, just gonna have to stop using the internet. Come on, Latios. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Usually my mouse doesn't click that many times. But my mouse does have a problem of double clicking. But that's just something that happens when you've clicked too many times. Oh yeah, isn't Pokemon Champions? I think that's what it's called. Isn't that coming out sometime 2026? Because I think that'll be pretty good. Like, I do like the competitive stuff. It's just hard to keep up, right? Like, I'll end up playing for like a week, and then, I'll run into this issue of, like, oh, there's been a rule change, because they're on, like, a different format, because they change every, like, couple months, I think. Or whatever, and then it's like, I'll get into it some other time. Because I got into it a little bit back in like May for like a week. Then I stopped, but I think Champions will make it easier. But it's just a lot of fun. Love using my shiny Pokemon to beat people. And then Pokopia is also coming out. That looks interesting. People got really mad over the fact that it's a key card, and like, that's fair. I'm not buying it physical because of that. There's no reason to, right? It's unfortunate. I like buying physical games, but still gonna play the game. Oh yeah, every time we hear something about the Zelda movie, people are like, not everyone, but there's always some people saying like, "Oh, it's gonna be horrible, isn't it?" And I don't get that. Like, from what I've seen, there's not been anything negative. Like, I don't know why people are thinking so negatively about the movie if there hasn't been anything negative about it, right? It's just usually you wait, right? Like, if something good happens with it, people will start thinking it's going to be good, and if something negative happens, people will think something negative happened, or like it's going to be negative. But really, neither has happened. We've just got pictures of the actors. I don't know. I think people these days are just too quick to just be negative about literally everything. Even things that there's no reason to be negative about. Like, I'm excited because I think it could be good. And then you have all these people that are like, oh, you shouldn't be too excited because you might be let down. And it's like, where's the fun in that? Is being let down like too much for you or something? I don't know. Not that I really get let down that often. Most things I get excited about end up being pretty good. They never end up being bad. Right? They're always enjoyable things. Whoops. Eventually he's gonna be green. Hello. I do wish it was a little faster to load into the game. Like, I wish there was a way to return to the title screen without having to go back to the menu. Because if you go back to the menu and you close the game, then you have to load the game again. So half the time is just on a black screen. You're also going for shiny Latios? Nice. Good luck with that. Everything else shines except the legend. Oh yeah, last night I got both a shiny Munna and a shiny Curlia, which I don't care about the Curlia because I have like 20 shiny Gardevoir, but I was definitely sad about having to reset over the Munna. Though it shouldn't be hard to get that again. Right? I think it shows up in the 2-star psychic ones. Those aren't that rare. I'm definitely glad I have most of the things in here shiny, though. It definitely hurts less when one of them shines. Oh, you're using the Sparkle level 3 Psychic Donut? Nice. I was looking for one of those. I was looking for either that or the dragon. So of course, before I found either of those, I found a level 1 all-type. So I gave up and I'm just using that. It's not bad, but it's nowhere near as good as a level 3. I kind of wish there were specific like recipes in this game, kind of like in Scarlet and Violet, where if you had like a specific combination of ingredients, you would always get the exact same sandwich. I wish here if you had the exact combination of um like flavor profile, you you would always get the same donut. Though I guess that wouldn't really work for how they made the flavors work. The donuts would have to have more like varying numbers. probably at about a third of the way to odds with the sparkling level 1. I don't know, what's a third of 819? Let me see. That's too much math to do. 273. Okay, so I'm past it. Though with level 3, I think a third is like just under 100, or not just under 100, just under 200. He's still blue. You know, I think the shinies would be cooler if instead of turning from blue to green and from, I think, red to yellow, they swapped colors. Like if Latios became the color of Latias, and if Latias became the color of Latios. There's a rumor that the level 3 shine only guarantees a shiny and doesn't raise the odds. I doubt that. Yeah, I really doubt that. No, I think it just works like how it does in Scarlet and Violet, right? Because it works where it just makes it more likely in Scarlet and Violet, and then also level 3 is going to be a better version of level like 1 and 2, right? And 1 and 2 don't guarantee a shiny, so they make it more likely. So I don't know, I just think it makes more sense to be the exact same. Especially because when making it, there's a good chance they took some of the code uh, from Scarlet and Violet, right? Some of the Sparkling Power sandwich code from Scarlet and Violet instead of just remaking the same thing over again. Yeah, I don't know. Especially with how the Pokemon games have been recently, it seems like they would go for the easiest thing to do, which would just be to do the same thing they've already done. Now that I think about it, this doesn't confirm anything, but I used a level 3 electric power on some Rotom, and even though there was one guaranteed shiny, it only took a few warps and there was another one. So, like, that doesn't guarantee anything, but from my experience, it does definitely feel like it's at least a little easier. Though I guess I would have to test it more. I don't know, but rumors like this are why we really need a data mine. And something I'm kind of worried about with Gen 10, because we won't get a data mine for Gen 10, right? By the time we get the data mine for Gen 10, we might be looking at Gen 11's release. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'd be doing better if the Latios was green, though. Yeah, there's gonna be so many mechanics in Gen 10 that we're just gonna not really know how they work. Or we're gonna think we know how they work, but we can't confirm it because there won't be any data mines. Oh, that's gonna be so weird. It's gonna be like back uh when Sword and Shield just released, and we knew that there was a way to make shinies more common by knocking them out, but we didn't know how it worked. Like, I think it took literal years until it was like confirmed that it only triggered on the Pokemon that had like the aura around them. Yeah, we also just won't know the odds of any methods. Right? Like, because we know, like, take Legends Arceus, for example, right? And we know exactly how much the outbreaks and the mass outbreaks affect the odds of shinies, to where I can go on Cerebi and find out that it's like, oh, it's 1 in 100 like this, but it's 1 in 200 like that, right? Or it's around those numbers. But yeah, for Gen 10, there will be shiny hunting methods, and we just won't know. Unless the game explicitly tells us, but I don't think that's ever happened. But I'm sure there will be people testing that. But you just need so much testing to know for sure, right? Mm. Oh, God. Let's see. I'm looking at what the... Oh, I didn't see the color. Still blue. Looking at what the Swords of Justice shinies look like, because those are also huntable. I'm just curious. Oh, those are good. I really like Virizion. It's so pink, but it's so nice. Oh, these are good. These are good ones. I really, really want them. I just hope none of them are harder to shiny hunt. Because I think anything longer than this, for like a single reset, should be reserved for like more special hunts, like uh, like a Pokemon Coliseum hunt or something like that. Which, if Nintendo finally like puts Coliseum on NSO, then I'll hunt something in it. Maybe I'll hunt the um the Bayleaf. No, no, I might hunt Shadow. Uh, Lugia, or is it Hollow and Coliseum? I forget which one is in what game, but there's one and one in the other. But yeah, maybe Shadow Lugia sounds cool to hunt, or Shadow Ho-Oh if you can hunt them. Yeah, I don't know if you can. But really any shadow Pokemon in those games are just like really cool hunts to do. What Pokedex number is Latios? 381. So when I get to that many encounters, like the 381st encounter will be shiny. It will be. I know it. I know how things work. Yep, most definitely. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Though, with my prediction of 300 and, what was it, 381? Don't mind the fact that I had like 2 hours worth of hunting that I just didn't count the encounters for. So I'm probably closer to like 500 encounters. It's always blue. It'll never be green. You know, what if shiny Latios doesn't actually exist? It's just a myth. It's not real. I'll just sit here hunting it forever, even though it doesn't even exist. It would be kind of funny if my game was just broken in a way that made it so that Latios couldn't be shiny. But at the same time, I really hope that's not the case. Oh, I did not see him. Okay. It's funny. For the past month or so, every time I've had to reset this game and like close out of it, I'm always like, oh, because I see Galaxy and Galaxy 2 here all the time, and I'm like, oh, those are great games. Wish I was playing that. Then I go back to doing whatever the hell I'm doing here, going up a elevator to check if the blue pixels have finally turned green. And they will. They will. They will eventually. As I said, 381. Only 40 more to go, and then we will get a shiny. Almost guaranteed. Not even almost. 100% chance that on the 381st encounter, you will see a green Latios. Oh, whoops, that wasn't. I just went down and back up again. That's not it. I wish going down and back up again worked. But it doesn't take you far enough away. Still blue. You know, he's so blue. He doesn't need to be this blue. Nope. I'm just noticing it now. But there's very little blue just anywhere. Or not very little blue. There's very little green anywhere, but there's a lot of blue. It's like telling me that I'm not gonna get it. The shiny rates are data mined. Shiny Charm and Sparkling Power, you have a chance of 185, so it does work exactly, or not exactly the same as Scarlet and Violet, because in Scarlet and Violet the Shiny Charm isn't as good. But it does work exactly as I expected it to. Okay, that's good. But nice, things have actually gotten data mined. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything else. Unfortunate. Because I'm still curious about the odds of certain Pokemon showing up. My cat is being really loud. She's probably fine. I don't know why she does this. Well, I do know why. It's because she's not getting attention. Yeah, when she's not getting attention, she just starts making so much noise that you can hear her from anywhere in the house. And it's not even that she wants anything. Because you go down, like when she's making a ton of noise, and then she just stares at you. And then she'll be quiet for a while. I like the little animations that it does. There's a lot of those in this game. Just little animations that the Pokemon do. They're nice. Now, if only they put that much effort into, not making the buildings look like that. $15 more until my prediction of the 381. And as I said before, at 381, there will be a green Latios on screen. I can guarantee it. Sometimes it feels like it's on a black screen for a bit longer. Sparkling Power level 1, so your odds are 1 in 819 right now? Yeah, it's not exactly 819, it's like 1 in 819.5 or something. But it's pretty good. Almost halfway to those odds. Rounds to 820. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too many. I think I'm getting like, I don't know, maybe 3 per minute. So that would be about 4.5 hours. Yeah, it's definitely an all day kind of hunt. And those are the best ones because they're long enough that it feels good when you find it, but they're not so long that they take an unreasonable amount of time for what is really just a different color for a, like a digital file. Okay, 381. It's blue. But that's just him being shy. Let's see here. Is that close? There we go. Perfect. Uh, I wish this worked. Don't say wow what. No, I didn't. It's a filter. That's all it is. Yeah, I learned how to do that when I was hunting for Poliwag in Scarlet and Violet because I'm colorblind just a little bit, so I literally can't tell the difference between shiny Poliwag and regular Poliwag. So I had to like make it a different color so it was a different color I could actually see the difference with. It's like super accurate. Well, it's just let me go back to the filter. The thing about the filter is it's just a slider, right? You can make it any color you want, right? Like currently it looks like shiny Latios. But it's hard to hunt with the filter on because then I have no idea what I'm looking for. Wait, I didn't see that. Oh, it's just blue. But yeah, it's useful for colorblind people like me. Yeah. Oh, it was also really useful when I was hunting Applin, because it when it's shiny, it's like really small and it's green. So in Scarlet and Violet, it just blends in with the grass when it's shiny. So you see the regular ones because they're red, but you don't even see the shiny ones. So if you change the colors a bit, it makes it so much easier. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that with the filter on, like I'd leave it there for like a minute, and then someone would come in and see it and be like, "Wow, you got the shiny." So it did work. Oh my god, just checked my phone. It's negative 13 outside. It's way too cold. There should be like a limit on how cold things can get. I guess there is, right? With like absolute zero. But the limit needs to be a bit higher than that. It needs to be like -5. Right. It shouldn't be able to go over, I'd say 35, and it shouldn't be able to go below -5. Whoops. I might need a new mouse. It's not that bad most of the time, but it gets really frustrating when it starts double clicking when I'm like editing a video, because it makes it take so much more time. That's 400. Pretty much halfway to odds. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm getting this today. I should go back and finish Expedition 33. The chunk I played was pretty good. And the Game Awards have me thinking about it again. But there's a lot of games I just haven't played or haven't beaten this year. Still need to play both Hollow Knight and Silksong. Because I hear they're great games. But I guess it's not gonna really happen when I've got another like 100 shinies to get. Oh, should I do the shiny living dex for Gen 10? Because that'll probably have 400 Pokemon, right? Twice as many. And I doubt it will be as easy to hunt. So that seems like several times the length. But I think I'll do it. Well, I don't know. I think it depends on if I enjoy shiny hunting in Gen 10. Nice, 420, haha, funny number. Recently, I've gotten the urge to go and replay Pokemon Black and White. Well, that's not a recent thing. I always have the urge to go play them. They're just so good. Still waiting on a HD 2D remake of them. I don't know what I'll do if I see that, but if I do see an HD 2D remake of Black and White, I don't know. I think I might just like spontaneously combust. I think the only thing on the level of a good-looking Black and White remake in terms of excitement for me would probably be another Xenoblade game. A 3D Mario would be good too, though. But the thing about 3D Mario is it's not my favorite at like anything, but it's never even like remotely bad. Right? It's always a good time until you're playing not Pokemon, Mario Sunshine, and you fall through the floor 3 times in the same spot, just in a random spot. Still don't know what happened, but it did definitely annoy me. I think I'll stop at 444. Because I have to anyway. But I don't know. Maybe I'll stream again, like later, like in a few hours. Maybe. Okay, that's it. So yeah, done for now. See you later. Maybe even later today. Bye.